Well, good morning. And what are we doing today? Well, it's visa extension day. We're going to go up to Seminyak to Bali Legals and apply for an extension on our visa. Yep, I know we've only been back in Bali for about 7 days, 8 days, but we need to get it sorted. It takes about 10 days apparently to get it done, so we'll give you an update through the videos on how we're doing it and we'll let you know.
We're Mark and V, and this is our adventures.
Yeah, so we're going to go up to Bali Legals, which is up in Seminyak, just off the main road by the looks of it. We went there yesterday and inquired about it, and they reckon it takes, they said about 10 days, 7 to 10 days, but we got to hand our passports in as well to have it done, and it's about $1 million per person for the visa extension. So it's probably cheaper if you do it online in the first place, which we didn't do, so that's our problem. But this hopefully will help anybody else out who's in the same sort of quandary as us. Right, let's get going.
Unusually heavy traffic on your route.
So while we're suffering this horrendous traffic, up near Garlic Lane, I mean, really incredible traffic today, while we got to get our visas, let me tell you a little bit about what we got planned in the next coming days. Well, tomorrow we're thinking of heading up towards Canggu. That'll be the next video after this one. Whether we get into Canggu or not, I don't know. But that is the plan, and we're just going to, I mean, if traffic's anything like this today...
You're going to leave early and just spend the day stuck in traffic.
Yeah, we're just going to sit in traffic all day.
But it's, people tell you about how bad it is and everything, so, unless you actually do it, you don't know for yourself, do you? Yeah. But we leave really early and then make sure we've got plenty of time to come back, which will be right.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. After that, there's, that will be, what we say, we're Wednesday, aren't we? So that would be Thursday. On Friday, this weekend, we're going to do a West Coast of Bali trip. Now, we've booked a place on Friday night in Madawi, and the intention is we'll go to Madawi for a night. It's we've been a bit extravagant and booked an ocean view room. So
it's hardly extravagant.
It was very extravagant.
£10 more than the £15 room that we've got now.
Yeah, that's extravagant.
Not just a tight ass.
I am. I'm so tight. And so then we'll do that one, and then we're going to carry on up, heading towards Pamutron. But we're gonna. It's a bit of an area we've never really explored, so we're just going to see what happens where we actually get going. It's hard to know sometimes what you're going to see until you're actually on the journey, innit?
I think if we head towards Pamutron, we might see other stuff on the way.
Well, absolutely, yeah. And we like Pamutron, so if we end up at Pamutron, we like it there anyway. So there was a...
Beaches are quite nice in Pamutron, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, if you go up the far side, they were quite dirty down one side, weren't they?
Yeah, but if you go for a swim off the beach,
yeah,
as you count on the west coast a month.
Yeah.
And you're a really good swimmer.
Yeah, and you can snorkel as well. And you can snorkel there because they got all the coral that's been got all those bikes and prams.
Yeah.
Stuff.
It might be the best place to go then. Do you have to go on a boat out to them, or is they?
No, you can snorkel off the beach.
Okay.
So that'd be good. And that sort of will be the weekend. That's the next coming days, really. So obviously, we'll have a video tomorrow, as well as today's video. The weekend will be all one video. We'll then be back next week, and there's a few. Well, we've not really got much planned next week yet. At the end of next week, we're going to Ahmed.
Yes.
So we've got a few days in between where we'll just do things in and around Kuta, not just a bit.
I have a lot of people here.
There's not.
There's not just traffic. There's a lot of people as well.
I suppose it's the beginning of the Australian summer holidays. Is that right? and maybe that's increased the amount of people, or maybe it's just because it's looking a very miserable day, and people have decided to come near bars and shops, so if it rains they can like get out of it. So the reason for the traffic jam is there was a ceremony halfway up on Legion Street. That was Legion Street, no, we're still on?
Yes.
Yeah, it was on Legion Street. So we're now being sent all around the houses. So we're coming back down this road here, and I'm at a loss now. Where did I go?
Yeah. Posers was.
Down by Posers. So I'm sure a lot of you, jam, Padma Ultra. I've seen that. I've got a feeling this is not far from where we were last time, you know. And that's where we stay just after COVID in Malasti.
Any big pool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great if you've got children.
Yeah, I'd imagine if it's busy in there though, it would be our idea of hell, because we like quieter places.
Although if you've got children, I think you're right on the beach, you've got a massive pool, kids would be entertained, they'd make friends, you know. So for that reason, it'd be really good.
Yeah. But we ain't got kids anymore. Well, the traffic's sort of cleared, and now we're a little bit further up, closer to Karubakan now, and it's just gone crazy again. But we're only going to go around the corner, so it's not far. But well, if we find somewhere we can park, we'll just walk around. You can understand why some people want to use a bike when it's like this. Right, well, we've given up driving. I mean, it's just ridiculous. We've gone about 100 yards in 10, 15 minutes. Don't quite know what's going on, but the traffic is absolutely shock. So this place here is for sale, so we're going to park up here, and it's only around the corner. I mean, we're literally about, I don't know, 500 yards from where we need to go, but we're just going to carry on. Yeah, I'll have some watches for you. Yeah, so we're literally about 500 yards of where we're going to go, so we're just going to wander down around the corner. So that therapeutic van behind us is the one we were in the queue behind, so you can see it immediately. We're way ahead. I just yeah, traffic lights really busy. Just crazy, isn't it? Anyway, where we're going to go is just around the corner. You can see that as you come down here, this is just absolutely crazy. Absolutely. So we got traffic joining traffic joining traffic. So I don't know where it's all going, leading to. That's Seminyak Square down there, isn't it?
That way,
yeah. So you can see, like, you know, total chaos. So here we are, there's Bali Visas, just off this road. I mean, if we could have got here, we could have parked. That would have been a problem. It was just getting here. Gonna go in now and sort out our visa. Well, we're out already. That was less than 15 minutes. We went in and we had to provide our passports and our visa details is a PDF that we get emailed of a 30-day visa. We had to supply that on and we had to email it to them. We also had to email a copy of our return flights. And
and pay 1 million each for the visa extension, and it's all done. They've supplied us with a letter to say, say that, and they hold our passports at the moment just in case we need to use our passports for any reason. And in 10 days' time maximum, we'll have our extension. So how easy was that? Brilliant. And that's Bali visas up in Seminyak. So very happy with that. So if you can hear that, that's actually cracking the electric. We saw some sparking the other day, and I understand that a couple of them are well, maybe a couple, maybe one of them is caught on fire. When you're up here walking along as well, this part of Seminyak, I suppose Seminyak still, isn't it? Yeah, it is Seminyak, I can say. I hate this bit of the pavement where it slopes. Now, I don't know about you, but I can feel my ankles sliding downwards, and I really hate it. I'd much rather walk in the road, but at the moment, with the cars and bikes as it is, they're taking your life into your hands. I'll try to stay on the black line, at least I know that's a bit flatter. But you can't do it, and then it's wet everywhere, and it's slippy, and I'm moaning, yeah. No, when we were walking down here just now, we saw this coffee shop, so V decided she wants to go in here and have a coffee.
The bread yard.
The bread yard. So I think we're going to go in and have a coffee in here.
Indigestion Cafe.
Indigestion Cafe. So V's had cheesecake and iced latte. That looks quite nice, babe. What's it like?
Cheesecake's lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not the cheapest, so solid terms, but it's really nice.
Good. And the iced latte?
Lovely. And no plastic straw, which is good to see. These are sustainable straws, bio-based cassava straw.
Okay.
And from Indonesian farmers as well, so not only they're eco-friendly, they're made in Indonesia.
I have gone for a Kintamani brew, which is orange and chocolate. So it comes like this. No, nothing in there.
We're supposed to do that.
So I presume I pour it in here. I'm not sure.
Oh, more than one. That was very strange. I don't understand that.
It smells very strong. So I don't know if this is the right way of doing it, but I've done it now, so it is my way. I'll be perfectly honest with you, that tastes like weak, tepid water. Like muddy water. Yeah. Not very impressed with. There is a hint of chocolate in it. Certainly no orange, I don't think. Yeah, V's just had a chase as well and screwed her face up. Stick to what you know, I think.
Enjoy your muddy water.
I'm going to enjoy me muddy water. I mean, banana cake ain't even turned up yet. Well, we started waiting for now 10 minutes. Drunk all a drink. Well, I'm not drinking the muddy water. It's vile. Sorry, no other word for it. I've asked them where the banana cake is, and they still ain't turned up with it, so we're going to go and pay the bill and forget about it. Can I recommend this place?
No.
Nah, sorry. Back to the Warungs. Sadly, that was, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't a good experience. I wouldn't bother coming back. No, I'm here.
I was going to talk to them.
Yeah, so that one very good. The coffee, well, that to mine just tasted like brown water. There's nothing else you can describe it as.
Well, my iced coffee was lovely and my cheesecake was delicious. So.
Yeah, she's just rubbing it in, isn't she? So I'll find something local to eat. There's something new I've seen. Download and Ride Me. It's a little electric bike. It's 900 rupiah a minute, I think it says. Not quite sure what the price was there, but that's something it's just starting to appear. It's little electric bikes that you can jump on and download an app, and the app, I presume, uses NFC or something like that, and it allows you to ride it, and it bills you until you stop riding it. I presume, anyway.
Per mile, then, yeah.
Per mile, yeah, maybe. I don't really know a lot about where it can be per mile around here, because it could be a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you could be a day if it's per mile. Now, so we're going the opposite way now. So hopefully the traffic is going to flow a little tiny bit better.
Busy.
It's still busy. So here we are. We've come down here. Look at all the coaches. That's a bad sign, isn't it? So we got.
Maybe just that's all coach park.
Yeah, that's all coach parking. Yeah. Driving there.
Do you think we do park there?
I don't know. Well, these brought us into the Krishna shop, and normally you can get things for very good prices in here. So we're going to have a wander around and have a look at a few prices and give you an idea of whether it's worth coming down or not. It's off Sunset Road, so it's not very far away from Kuta, Seminyak, Legion. So give you an idea. It's pretty much the same layout as all Krishna shops. Just a big room with gifts one side and clothing the other side. If you've ever been to one, you sort of know how it goes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find some things that I know prices of, or we've seen as we've been wandering around, or we'll see when we're wandering around, to give price ideas. So that's 25,000. This is an interesting one. On the beach, they're going to ask you for like 20, 40, 100 maybe. There you are. 18. Also have foods and chocolates and various bits and pieces. Definitely more of the Indonesian style and Bali sort of like related. Let's go in and let's have a look at some Bali heritage chocolate there. $31,000. Here's another interesting thing as well. We've seen these for sale up in Ubud and they were talking 300. What's that? Here you are. Can't read the price, but I'll put it down below. What does V think?
Well, if you want to get some gifts without hunting around, it's great for little things, less than sort of 30, 40,000. Loads of little bits and pieces in there you can buy. Or if you're after fabrics and things like that, perfect. Just looking for a blanket for Mark. Because it keeps getting cold.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea actually, would it?
That's what I was thinking, something like this. That you would use again,
That's thick enough to throw over the bed, isn't it?
That's one thing, it's much bigger.
Felix, the air conditioner is so cold that we only got a sheet on the bed.
We've got it set at 24 fucking degrees.
So cold. I shiver. V doesn't.
Right, so we've left there, we've come out, and this is what it looks like around outside if you want, you know, to come in here. Bit of parking, you get lots of local coaches. Now, we're going to try and find something to eat just before we go back. Or are we going to eat at Munchies? I don't know.
What? I'm in here.
Ouch, ouch. That seat is warm. So we're going to take a walk up to the beach now, but I thought I'd go round the long way and we'll walk down a couple of the gangs down towards Kuta townhouses. Past Gong Corner. Seems to be very quiet these days. Now, if you ain't been out in Kuta for a while, and you remember Kuta townhouses, you know, Secret Garden, APN, all that lot, you might have seen some of my other videos where you're seeing it all sort of looking in a pretty bad state. Well, now you can see they're actually doing something in there. You can't really see it from this angle, but if we go around the other side, you can look right in and you can see where the foundations are going in for a new hotel complex apparently. So I'll show you when we get around there. So as we come along this gang, just up the end here you got Poppy's Cottages, down to the left. And as I keep on saying, if you look, the beauty is still in Kuta. You just got to look a little bit deeper. And as I was saying, there's the foundations going in for the new hotel complex. You remember Secret Garden would have been there, APM would have been over there, and it's all gone, totally disappeared.